Hey guys, Nephonix here with another Showtime, taking over for Lee. We're going to be looking at the new DAIGO Special Set G. Also, just letting you guys heads up, it has no news to be pronounced for the English format, so it might come out as a different name like the Mega Trial deck. But for now, no such news. So let's take a look at the box, shall we? We have the lovely DAIGO on the front with its Priars and then the Sanctuary Guard Arc. Yeah, enough of that. So let's take a look at some of the cards in the set. So we'll start with Starting Legend Ambrosius, yeah, that's him. Alright, so this guy's good for your Legion decks. He's good, you can put him into Soul, ditch one, draw one, don't use him. Alright, let's take a look at Sword of Hope Richard. We already have this card. It's that Miron. Yeah, you know that one that come into play of Soul Blast one, draw one. Cooler art though, so good in your Aza and anything that can call it with Ben on, anything like that. So Sanctuary Guard does it too. Definitely use him. On to grade 2s now. We have Conjurer Mithril or Mithril Summoner. Now this is another reprint. Yes, we're seeing the pattern here. So what he's going to do for you is look at the top out of your deck, and if it's a grade 2 or 1, call it. Really good for that early game pressure, and if you just feel like channeling your Gold Paladin. Moving on to grade 3 now. A new card. Get excited, guys. Sanctuary Guard Arc. Now, if you stride on top of him with a Sanctuary Guard Stride unit, you can discard one card and call a grade 1 or below unit. Now, what that's going to do is they're both going to get plus 3k to hit the unit called and the Vanguard. Now, I would recommend maxing him to 4 and then putting anything else in, because this is card, you want him in your Vanguard circle. His GB2 plus 5k to the all grade 1 or below, very strong and very good if you can't stride. Especially if you get just the G Guardians out early game and you have nothing to stride into. Next up, we have another reprint. We have Doron. Doron now, for the Japanese players, it's actually quite hard for us to get in Australia and anywhere else that isn't Japan, because I just love doing that to everyone. Now, Doron, what he does is if you stride into him, counterblast 1 and call a unit from hand plus 5k, sort of like that Altimal feel, you know? Just use those bad strides. Now, I wouldn't use him in my stride deck, but you can if you want, and you can go ahead and lose. Now, Imperial, we're gonna have him. Now, I don't use him at all, but unless he's the first stride. So that's why you run him at 1, because sometimes you're gonna go into Garblade, sometimes you're gonna go to him, but you're not usually gonna go into him. Now, what he does is counterblast 1. It's sort of like a little mini Regalia effect. So he's like 1 unit, only 1, not all. He gets plus 3k for every grade 1 or below unit on your field. And if it hits Vanguard, it gives select one of your Vanguards. So if you're in Legion, it's like anyone you want. 10k and crit. That's pretty good for a first game stride. Like, you get the early game pressure and you get a beefy unit, so you play the stand triggers around it. Alright guys, so that's the DAIGO G trial deck. So definitely have a look at these cards and don't use them. Now guys, looking at this detail deck, obviously it's been open, but we're going to repackage and repurpose it, make it all look good for you guys, because we're going to give it away. Don't know how we're going to give it away. Maybe it might be a subscriber limit thing, or I doubt it. So don't get your hopes up. Maybe I'll just take it for myself. But otherwise, yeah, look forward to it, because it may come to you. Now, like always, thanks for watching, and comment and subscribe. Alright, thank you. Check out these videos.